Good morning, Sharks, and happy Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Martin Luther King Jr. Day was signed into law in January 1983 by President Ronald Reagan. The National Martin Luther King Jr. holiday is a celebration of Dr. King's immeasurable life and legacy. I think we can all agree that he was a man who brought hope and healing to America, and I think you can also agree with me, Sharks, that now more than ever, we need his message of hope and healing. I'm in my backyard recording this video at beautiful 54-degree weather, and I want to make sure that you had this in time so you could plan. As I had mentioned in my update in the middle of last week, we will be coming back live to school tomorrow. Sharks on the front end, I want to say that we all appreciate your patience and support as we came back virtually last week. It was not how we wanted to start, but we were prepared in case we needed to do so. As I mentioned to you, we are coming back live tomorrow, Tuesday, January 18th, 2022. Just a reminder, Sharks, especially with the spread of Omicron now, if you have any of the following symptoms, you need to stay home, whether it's because of the flu or allergies or COVID or a cough, whatever. So here are the symptoms you should be looking for: fever or chills, cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, fatigue, muscle or body aches, headache, new loss of taste or smell, a sore throat, congestion or runny nose, nausea or vomiting, even diarrhea. Now, this is an extensive list. It has not been added to. It's the same list that we've had for the last year and a half. But if you have any of those symptoms, please take care of yourself and take care of all of us around, and don't come to school. You can go ahead and log in. As I mentioned to you in my prior notification over a week ago, for this week, since we're returning back live, we will use the gym entrance for everyone this week. That's employees and students. We want to use the large thermal scanners to check for masks and check for temperature. And starting Thursday of this week, we will restart school-wide testing with Inspire. And rather than just focusing on M through Z, we're going to focus on testing everybody. So get here early on Thursday. Because of so many daily changes with sports, please make sure you check in with the sports calendar and with your coach daily. You can also reach out to Mr. Hazel if you have any questions. He is keeping on it, but things change minute to minute. So as of now, this is your academic and athletic schedule for this week. Tomorrow, Tuesday, January 18th, we will have periods 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Regular school dress. Seniors, remember, you can wear your college sweatshirts if Mrs. Gutierrez has your letter of acceptance. If she doesn't, you will be written up. So get those letters in. Varsity men's soccer versus Anzar High School has already been postponed. Anzar is not practicing or playing sports for the entire month of January, so we will make up this game later. Varsity women's soccer, you are at day 5 of your exposure today, so all must test and be negative to play your game versus Rancho San Juan High School at Depot Park tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Other sports for tomorrow, 4 p.m., Frost-Soft men's basketball at home versus North Monterey County High School. 5:30 p.m. will be JV men's basketball versus the same team, and 7 p.m. varsity men's basketball at home versus North Monterey County in our own gym. Women's basketball will be at Pacific Grove tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. JV women's basketball, and 7 p.m. varsity women's basketball at Pacific Grove High School. Come out and support your Sharks. Wednesday, January 19th will not be a virtual day or a 1 through 7 day because of the holiday today. So Wednesday, January 19th, we will have periods 0, 5, 6, and 7. It will be an early dismissal day. There is no collaboration because at 2 p.m. we have a faculty staff meeting. It is a regular school dress day for all students. Again, seniors, that option for you to wear your college sweatshirts. If your van driver is an employee of the school, he or she will have to be in attendance at the 2 p.m. faculty staff meeting, so plan on getting your homework done. 4 p.m. we will have a capital campaign meeting. That will be live. And at 5 p.m. our wrestling team will be down in King City. So good luck, Sharks. Also at 5 p.m. Wednesday, January 19th, we will have our virtual SFHS Valentine's Day dinner and dance planning meeting. Join us virtually. And then also on Wednesday, we are grateful that we have a partnership with Chianti's Pizza and Pasta Bar. Wednesday, January 19th from 5 to 7 p.m. is our next dine-out night. Please join us by visiting Chianti's Pizza and Pasta Bar and help raise money for the school. Thursday, January 20th, we will have periods 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, regular school dress, seniors or college sweatshirt option. Finally, on Thursday at 3:30 p.m., men's varsity soccer will be versus Oakwood School at the Morgan Hill Sports Complex. 4 p.m., Frostoff men's basketball will be at Alvarez High School. 5:30 p.m., JV men's basketball. And 7 p.m., varsity men's basketball, again at Alvarez High School. 5:30 p.m., JV women's basketball will be at home versus Monterey High School. And at 7 p.m., varsity women's basketball at home versus Monterey High School. Also on Thursday, we will have a virtual board finance committee meeting at 4:30 p.m. And we will also at 6:15 p.m. have a virtual board policy and planning committee meeting. So again, both of those meetings will be virtual for our board of directors. Friday, January 21st, periods 0, 5, 6, 7, and there will be a C, so no early dismissal on Friday, January 21st. Friday, January 21st, we will have a collaboration period, and we will finally get a chance to have our first class meeting to prep for Battle for the Paddle in the 2022 school year. Friday, we will return to either a class color day or a gray sharkware day. And if you really want to wear a regular school uniform, you can, but I strongly encourage you to wear either class colors or gray sharkware. As of now, there are no sports scheduled for Friday, January 21st. But again, check the sports calendar daily. Saturday, January 22nd, we will host our first high school placement testing, and that will be with Miss Lamus. Please refer to the Sign Up Genius link that I've attached here in this video for you to attend. Please encourage your family and friends, if they have a student currently in 8th grade, to come and take the test with us. Also Saturday, January 22nd, we will host a financial aid workshop with Miss Lilia Madrigal and myself. Please join us if you are a potential incoming family or a returning family and you need help getting your paperwork in on time. Remember, all your paperwork is due at the end of this month. Okay? Sharks, yesterday we celebrated the second Sunday in Ordinary Time in our Catholic liturgical calendar. Yesterday, I hope you had a chance to enjoy celebrating Mass with your family and friends, and that you remember the awesome gospel from John. In that gospel, we learn many examples from the incidents in Christ's life. For example, we learn about Christ's approval of marriage. We learn about the intercessory power of his Blessed Mother and the goodness and kindness of God. Remember from yesterday's gospel story that Christ worked his first miracle in order to grant an earthly gift to save the newly married groom from embarrassment, running out of wine. It also convinced his very recent disciples of their belief that he was the expected Messiah. It was a win-win for everybody. So again, I hope you enjoyed Mass and all of the messages that came from the readings, the gospel, and your pastor's homily. This week's shout-outs for supporting our great school. Thank you to all of our generous donors. Remember, Sharks, if a local business like Chianti's donates to the school, we really want to support them as best we can. So here's our awesome list. Thank you to Linda and George Moran, Eric's Deli and Cafe, Felicia and Chris George, Joy and Elio Rodoni, Yvette and Matt Raish, Pamela and Michael Flynn, Carmen and James Peoples, Jim and Mary Littell Walsh, Victor and Judy Steen, Jackie and Brian Leung, Pat Bush and Dale Summer, our good friends Barbara and David Bird, alumni parents who have moved to Colorado but still monthly support our school, Annika and Michael Doherty, Miss Therese Johnson, Kimmery and Michael Manfrey, Yolanda and John Kane, Mrs. Erica Lee, Mr. and Mrs. James T. Aldridge, Karen and Jeff Kane, Jane and Jim Marasco, Hank and Nancy Wimpy, John Russo and the Knights of Columbus, number 958, CBS Farms, B. Pista Company, Mrs. Angelita Partito, and then a couple of great anonymous donors. First, our local anonymous donor to tuition assistance and arts, who gives us substantial support every single year in both of those areas, as well as the Marin Community Foundation, again, donating to help us with tuition assistance. Sharks, remember that this year's theme is a matter of the heart, or in Spanish, un asunto del corazón. Everything we do is based on a matter of the heart. For me, this is a reminder, even though we didn't want to come back last week virtually, that St. Francis is the safest and most supportive campus in California. Now remember, as I mentioned before, if your student feels lonely or sad, or picked on, or whatever, please let us know. We can't help him or her and address their concerns unless we know. Our team of professional educators love all of our students as if they were our own children. That is why we sometimes have to discipline them and hold them accountable for their words, their actions, or lack of work done for school. We do it because we care. I also want to say that we mailed home the report cards, and we had a record number of first and second honors being awarded to our students. Thank you to all of our students, all of our parents, all of our faculty, and all of our staff. It truly takes a village. Sharks, that's it for this week's update. We are the Sharks. We're stronger together, and together matters. God bless.